We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by the third quarterback taken in the 2025 draft. Out of Louisville, it's Tyler Shuck.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
Throw left side, taken in by Pope.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now Shuck on third down. He'll air one out for Palmer. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. Every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, if this thing's within one score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Tampa. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They'll be let out by the Louisville products. I know those folks are excited for him, as are the folks from Texas Tech and Oregon. Here's Tyler Shuck.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Off the play action, Shuck. Complete out to the right side. Short pickup to their own 31. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now an inside handoff to Miller. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Third down, here's Shuck. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Starts the return at the 34. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. On the give, this is Irving. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
This is Irving on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves him with third down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Mayfield now from the gun. Got a man. This is Evans. He's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's the give to Irving. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Carl Granderson in on the tackle.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Nearly an interception on that play, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
3rd and short, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. There's a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. Hit right at the line, and that is where he is stopped. So no gain on first down.
As a corner in this league, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
At the 23-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Miller. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. Throw left side finds Johnson. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Bradley Pinion on down to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their second drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. They give to Irving to start this drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Baker now from the gun. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Mayfield looking to throw on his 3rd and 1. Right side, this is a big one. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Defense is set. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. He has this down to the 34. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Buccaneers leading so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Starting this drive with a design run. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On play action, here's Shaw. He gets it into the hands of Jalen Cole. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. Pistol snap here to Shaw. Jump off, caught by his back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now punted away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Offensive line. Here we go. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. Baker. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. The tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Baker now. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Got his man. It's caught in. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Bucs who are in front here at Raymond James. Irving here from the gun. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quincy Riley picks it. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock, trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
Chuck now from the gun. Short pass brought in. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play action. Shuck. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. The 1st down from the 41.
A gain of 7. And the Saints.
Now Shuck to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Shuck working from the gun. Good try downfield to Olave. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout.
Saints. 1st down. A gain of 19.
In the red zone on 1st.
1st down, New Orleans.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. The kick by Patterson is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Creed, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off of the touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So it goes for a back. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Back to throw it. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. So we're all knotted up here at the half. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Tampa Bay sending its offense out to begin the third quarter. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. They take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Goes out of the pocket quick. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Tried to find Mike Evans with that throw. So it's second down coming up.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Gain of 15 there. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
10 at the 33-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Spins out one side. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Into a solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third and short, Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. Return starts from the goal line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shaw. Throw left side, finds Johnson. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. On the give, it's Miller. They'll cobble together a yard there. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Third down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down! And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Ball taken in at the 36. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Together a game that everyone's happy with.
Baker now from the gun. This one falls incomplete. Try and get it into Emeka Egbuka. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. Running left side by Godwin. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Baker throwing again. And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Third and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. This is close. Rejected by the crossbar. He needed just a bit more leg. And they fail to make this a two-score ball game. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Throwing from the gun. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
6 yards. It's second down.
Sharp looking to pass here. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Saints.
Throwing now off the play action. He'll try and run this. And Shuck's going to have him the first down as he slides in safely. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Shuck, first and 10. Hits his running back. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now trail by just a point in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Irving. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity.
Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! Justin Reed has the INT. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down.
It's second and 8.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shuck now from the gun. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Right back to Irving now. Makes the tackle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Baker now off the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive. First and 10 coming up. Off the play action, Chuck. Connects on the crosser. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And off here for Miller. And that carry on, that's one on the plunge up the gut.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play. 3rd and 6. Them to figure out now. He's back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
First down throw here, Mayfield. He's looking deep once again. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On first down, they're going to run Irvin. And he's got 4 on the run, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Robinson on the inside give. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. It's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Robinson. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, a field goal would break this tie, Brock, but the offense is staying out there. It's 4th and goal. Oh, they'll try and run it in. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. determination there. This game has been as hard-fought as you will see. They grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Saints come marching onto the field. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Setting up to pass. Balled in by Olave, left side. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43.
And the Saints, first down.
He spikes it here, 18 seconds to go. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Here he is to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Now to throw. Has his man. It's Polk. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately?
And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right, they rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Chooses to bring this one out. That return comes to a close, which means buckle up, everybody. We've got some extra football on the way. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. This return starts at the 5. That's hit. The ball is out. And they steal it back on the return. Oh, that's a big one, partner. Remember, taking the kick does count as a possession. So that fumble right there takes us into sudden death territory.
So despite getting the ball first, this offense may never touch the ball again unless this defense buckles up and in a sudden change will prevent sudden death.
First throw of overtime. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
17 yards.
All right, so an important landmark cross on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
Brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. Has it in close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints go up by 6. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.